Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be giving an update on Ethereum. A few months ago, I made a video on Ethereum mentioning that it was going to go from $2,100 to $2,500, and today we are trading around $2,750. So we have went well beyond that, and I'm going to be giving an update on this video and a price target of where Ethereum is heading. So if you enjoy this content, make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button down below to see future videos like this. And so, as we can see here, Ethereum is currently trading right around $2,782. And so, this is up significantly over the last couple of months. However, I still think this is going to continue to do well, especially with the Ethereum ETF coming up in May. And so, a decision has to be made by then. So, if you're also interested in knowing what I am personally buying or selling, you can check out the link down below to Patreon. This is where I will be posting all my buys and sells and alpha alerts on altcoins, since I am not able to make videos for every single altcoin that is potentially breaking out or a good entry position. So we can see here we have made some very good trades over the last couple of days. We are up 519% here on AXGT. Now that's closer to 600% right now. We can see here as well on Tau here, we're up 176% since entry there. On ALPH, we're up 121%. So we have a few cryptocurrencies over 100% there just in the last 3 to 4 weeks. We have Microvision chain here up 65%. So you can see we have some pretty good returns on the overall market. And so if you're interested in joining and trading with us, make sure to check out that link underneath the video. I'll also post it in the comments as well. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the Ethereum ETF here. As we can see, the SEC final deadline is going to be May 23rd. And so we're going to continue to see a lot of updates for this, just as we did with the Bitcoin ETF. Come November and December, we started seeing a lot of documentation start to being updated, and that is starting to happen here with the ETF. And so I'm going to be showing a lot of the information on that here in just a short minute. And so let's go ahead and take a look here at Bitcoin. Obviously, Bitcoin is leading the market here, currently trading at $51,602. However, I think this is a very interesting chart to take a look at here. And so we can see in the previous bull run here, Bitcoin led the entire market, right? Ethereum was lagging behind here. However, Ethereum eventually caught up and started following Bitcoin exactly. And so you can see these two are overlapping, pretty much identical. And then after that now, we started going back up here. Bitcoin is leading the market. However, I do expect Ethereum to catch back up. And so right now, I would expect a price target for Ethereum to be right around $3,500 to $3,600. And so I definitely think this could happen, especially as Bitcoin starts to settle down, starts consolidating. We have a lot of catalysts for Ethereum coming up. We have an Ethereum upgrade coming up at the end of March. And then we also have the Ethereum ETF decision coming in May. And so Ethereum is going to start doing very well here moving forward. And so let's go ahead and take a look here at the process for the Ethereum ETF. And so first thing that happens is the S1 is the initial filing to the SEC directly. And then after that, the 19B-4 is the second filing for the exchange that will trade the asset. And then after that, a lot of those will have different amendments. Then we'll get the initial S1 that will be approved by the SEC in order to advance to the exchange listing stage. And so this is the same process that the Bitcoin ETF went through. And so we are starting to see that take place here. And so as we can see here, Van Eck has updated their S1, and so they filed an amendment. And then we also saw an amendment filed by ARC21 shares as well for the Ethereum ETF. And so this is things to be paying attention to. This means that they're in discussion with the SEC regarding the upcoming ETF as they are making changes. And so the changes they are making here is taking away the staking with the Ethereum cryptocurrency. And so they're taking that away. We saw Van Eck remove that. We also saw ARC21 remove that as well. And so this is something to keep in mind. We also here have a 19B-4. This is an amendment here as well, and this was filed by ARC21 shares for their Ethereum ETF. Again, this is something very positive to see. This means that they are continuing to make progress, and I do expect this to be approved. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be approved next week. However, I do expect it to be approved by that upcoming deadline on May 23rd, and so this is definitely something to keep in mind. I'm continuing to accumulate altcoins and Ethereum with this upcoming catalyst, and so we can take a look here at more information on this. We can see here that on January 5th, we started seeing a lot of these 19B-4 amendment filings. All of the 11 spot Bitcoin ETF applicants have submitted their 19B-4 amendment forms, with the deadline for the US SEC to approve or deny the product just days away. And so again, this is showing that they are in discussion with the SEC. And so we're starting to see 19B-4 amendments coming along for the Ethereum ETF. And so this is very bullish for Ethereum. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the inflows for the Bitcoin ETF. Obviously, the Bitcoin ETF is doing extremely well here. The 10 Bitcoin ETFs netted $2.3 billion just last week. For context, that is more than any other ETF out of the 3,400. Now, BlackRock's ETF alone was number 2. This brings the net total to $5 billion, which is more than BlackRock as a whole has taken in. Again, this is all net G, BTC bleeds. Throw that out and the numbers get even crazier, right? And so this is crazy. The Bitcoin ETF here has $2.3 billion of inflows. And now let's look at this in comparison to other ETFs that exist, right? SPY is a very large ETF and has done very well over the last 20-30 years. And so this ETF here has a $450 billion market cap, obviously has been around for a while, where the Bitcoin ETF through BlackRock has a $118 billion market cap already after being around for just 3 to 4 weeks. And so this is crazy. We're seeing a lot of attention on the cryptocurrency market. Obviously, there's a lot of interest in Bitcoin, and I think Ethereum is going to get a lot of interest with the ETF coming up in May as well. Now, it's also going to draw a lot of cash and inflow of money into altcoins, and so there's going to be a lot of opportunities there. And so I talk about a lot of those as well. If you're interested, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let me know underneath the video in the comment section if you think the Ethereum ETF is going to be approved, when you think it's going to be coming, and if you think it's going to have a big impact on the entire cryptocurrency market. So thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.